Well, I do believe, and a lot of us do believe, this whole idea that everyone should come out and do whatever it is that you need to be as out as you can be. There's a real reality check, not everyone can, for whatever the reasons are. But I would also say to you and challenge you that for those of us who are fortunate enough to be in a position to be out, we should be doing double time, triple time, quadruple time to be the faces and the voices for those who cannot. Absolutely essential that we do that. Because not to do that, as a young black lesbian in a high school at the age of 15 or 16, I didn't even know where to look. I had no one I could turn to that even give me the glimpse of what it meant to be a lesbian. And it wasn't until years and years later I hear about Sister Audrey and Barbara Smith, and the list goes on. Why did I have to wait that long? It's ridiculous. That it doesn't mean also, not about being a personality either, it's about every single person who has that ability. Think about it, who's in your backyard? Who do you know who your neighbors are? To be the face and voice for those who cannot. But then on the other hand, look what's been happening, y'all. Cheryl Swoops. I cannot tell you how important it was for that sister to come out. Another lesson learned. Our work is about the changing of hearts and minds, but I also understood it's also about the changing of public policy. It's through the courts. Thank you, Lambda Legal. Thank you for the National Center for Lesbian Rights and all those who do legal stuff in terms of the LGBT community. It's through legislation. We must have an all-inclusive agenda, including the transgender community that don't have the law. And through the lawmakers. If you think about the lesbian, gay, trans lawmakers and ally lawmakers. And I'll tell you, you know, there's a lot of us who said, oh, I don't believe in electoral politics, a waste of time. I think Mav said it best, as Tweedledee or Tweedledum. But I'm going to tell you something. There is no better example of just how pivotal and critical electoral politics are than the 30 years of legacy of homophobia and racism Senator Jesse Helms in North Carolina. It made a difference whether or not that vote happened. And even though we had to wait 30 years, 30, because long before him coming after us for being gay, he was despicable in terms of race issues. Despicable. And it did make a difference whether you pulled that lever or not. So don't believe you can sit there and say, hey, it makes a difference. But here's the good news, y'all. Here's the good news. Helms has come and gone. We are still here. We are